Yeah, why don't we start at slide 3? Yeah, so we have been adding items as part of the PCC pilot. They're serials items, and our source metadata storage is the Alma library system, and you can use this plugin called Alma Refine. It's within Alma. There's something called Cloud Apps, and in this screen you can see the configuration of how I would like to reconcile our items against sort of the entities that we added to Wikidata. So if you go to the next slide, yeah, here is where, so in our PCC project, we were actually, one way we could search for things was, because we were doing serials, we used the ISSN number. We had searched for those, and this is, so what I'm doing is refining over just this set of ISSNs. There's probably under 6,000 or 7,000 of them. So next slide, please. Yeah. This is sort of the results. Is you have this very lightweight Alma reconcile screen that you can reconcile against, and you can select on the right. If you forward to slide 6, please. Yeah, here I drew in some arrows. You wouldn't see those arrows on the screen, but basically you can, this helps the disambiguation test. You can also do the hover over to kind of make sure that you're matching the same thing. You can see actually in some of the diacritics have not come through properly. The diacritics are not as important in terms of reconciling, because really what we're trying to get is the entity identifier into the source metadata record. So if you go to the next screen, we can see here the 022 field, which is for ISSNs. What we've now done is added the entity back into our source metadata storage. So so this kind of round trips the process. After we've added these to Wikidata, then we have the resource represented here. And I know I'm running up against time, so maybe I'll just forward down to just some mockups. So if you want to forward all the way to slide 13. Yeah. So this is not one of our items, but this is actually, I just want to point out, we used Reasonator to mock up how you might embed the identifiers within our discovery interface. So Franklin is like our online access catalog. If you go to the next slide, 14, this was actually one of the serials, and it is just the Reasonator interface. We probably need to do a little bit of user study on this, but typically, we have our MARC records, and in the slide, I put Cornell has done this Discogs project where they just use their MARC as sort of a jumping off point into external resources, and that's similar to what we're doing here. Is we're going to use those identifiers added to the MARC and then jump out to external identifiers. In this case, Wikidata. So that is my talk. Apologies for the technical difficulties. I just have, I guess, really strong security settings on my browser. So feel free to email me, Hahn at upenn.edu. Thanks so much.